Now, today is I think it's the 5th of June, I believe. Let me check the calendar. It is the 5th of June. Wednesday, June 5th, 2013. How's it going? And these blasted lights jumping off my glasses, but that's okay. Um, not a whole lot to talk about today. Just figured I'd pop in and say hi and say thanks, Marthy Mander, for having me out for lunch yesterday. That was fun. We had a nice chat. Today, I get to start with some responsibilities like getting laundry done, and then I get to go right back to bed because I work graveyard shift at night in retail, so I get to do that right now. So not a whole lot to talk about. Just kind of seems like I'm at this crossroads in life. And how many of you have been through that crossroads in life? You know, something important's going to happen to you. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just only thing you can do is live your life as you normally do until that event transpires. It's just one of those transitionary moments. More like a transformational moment that has kind of started for me. And suffice it to say, one of the personal projects I'm working on is something called closure. It's related to a social thing, and as you can see, I just got a bad head. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but bad head, right? So what's going on is there's times where you don't always get to talk to somebody, right? And or you never really you just lose contact with anybody for any reason, and then finally you have a moment where you can at least contact that person one more time and say, "Hey, what's up?" and and then you find out, well, either they've been busy or way too busy, schedules conflict, those sorts of things, or you just find out that, well, you probably aren't going to cross paths ever again. But sometimes you don't get that little ending of, well, I wish you the best, goodbye, that sort of thing. Well, suffice it to say, it's nice when you get the opportunity to talk to somebody briefly one more time, and then you go your separate ways. And I think that's kind of what I'm seeking right now, with various people that I've met throughout my life. Just kind of the closure type of thing going, because people have moved on with their lives. They're no longer here in Warrensburg. They're doing their own thing no matter what, and it's the one of those things where you just, yeah, you have good memories, but it's time to create your own unique memories as well. So kind of the letting it go too. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on the next several days is, hey, what's up? How's life been treating you? And go from there, because I have a feeling again that a lot of the people that I'd be doing this with, talking to, I may very well never encounter them again in life. So pretty much it's one of those things that kind of happens. How many of you have ever had those type of moments where you run into a person you haven't seen in a while, and you make the most of it, have a small conversation, and then probably never cross paths again? Uh, some cases it may be like I describe it personality wise, like two north. Oh god, these. I'm trying to look at the webcam at the same time as saying this. You know, two northern ends of a magnet, and it's just going to push each other away, and it happens, and that sort of thing. And personality-wise, no matter the reason, just a social setting, probably can only handle this as if one another for so long, regardless of whether it's friendship at one point, whether it was just acquaintanceship, that sort of thing. How many of you have had those moments where you see that person one more time, or you encounter them one more time? It's just kind of everything, just the denouement of sorts, where everything just kind of ends and it just smooths out, and then from there people just move on. Oh, I'm going to be having quite a bit of that over the next few days. And also, I'm planning on having more and more conversations with a lot of people in the next starting in the next several weeks, because it's, you know, when it comes to certain things in this country and in the area that I live in, I'm like, you know what, there's not enough people to just listen to other people talk and hear what they have to say. So that's kind of where I stand right now. So it's going to be summer's going to be very, very interesting, and everything else. So anyway, I better get some breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. Then get some laundry done, then go right back to bed for a while. And if the weather cooperates, I'm looking outside right now. I see clouds in the sky. Big surprise there. Weather cooperates, I'm just going to walk to work tonight. I need to get back to doing that. It's just the weather hasn't been cooperating. Get paid tomorrow morning, hooray. I need new shoes. Mine are starting to fall apart already, but I've been doing a lot of activity as of late, so that's not surprising. Need new shoes, need to take care of some things, you know, grown-up stuff, right? So I will leave you all with this. You all have a great day, and I apologize for this mess. Just so far I'm real pleased with the way the webcam's recording stuff, so I'm happy. Anyway, I will leave with this one more note before I go. I keep digressing. It appears that my decision to do a two-part thing kind of on Debian Wheezy, that's what I have installed on all my machines at the moment, was probably a wise move, because I'm getting more and more of a chance to properly evaluate it and everything else. So pretty much what the installed base is on those machines now, I'm sticking with for the most part until probably August. August sounds like an appropriate thing to do. Maybe a three-parter, I don't know. Anyway, discovered that I had to do something specific just to get my printer scanner picked up, especially the scanner portion of it on the desktop. So I had to do some extra steps and everything else. So that added to my perspective. Debian can hold your hand to a point, but you sometimes have to get your hands dirty. You have to get under the hood just a little bit, so to speak, in order to resolve some compatibility issues with peripherals and devices. So, and in some cases that can be a good thing. That in some cases people may not care for it, but that's all right. So with that in mind, I'm going to get off of here, get some food, and do everything else I need to do today. Everybody have a great day, and thank you for listening to the podcast. I notice we're kind of getting more and more of an audience, but we are looking for more feedback for that. So use the comment function, you know, on Facebook, Google Plus, wherever you're at, and say, hey man, this episode was great. This episode was not so great. Can you do this? Can you do that? We need feedback, and share our stuff. That helps a lot. Um, it's really, really appreciated. Anyway, you all have a great day. I really better get off here.